Severe thunderstorms overnight plagued central Alabama with power outages and downed trees. From Birmingham to Trussville to Moody, people are left cleaning up the damage. Good evening. I'm Megan Scorano. ABC 3340's Olivia Goche has the latest on cleanup efforts. But first, meteorologist Riley Blackwell is here with our forecast. Riley, many people are still without power.
And the concentration of those power outages right now in parts of central Alabama. Tuscaloosa County, just about 100, about 8,000 in Jefferson County. St. Clair County's got about 800. Well, actually, it just went down, so Alabama power crews are out there working very hard to get the power restored. But we also had a lot of storm reports from the storms that rolled through early this morning. Fortunately, didn't have an issue with tornadoes, but we had several reports of wind. Parts of Trussville, even in the western portions of Birmingham near Sylvan Springs, Oak Grove, and parts are really close to the Jefferson-Walker County line. Seems like it got the most significant of the issues. And we saw a lot of rainfall, especially further down south, just under 1.25 inches in Clant, likely over 2 inches in parts of Greene and Sumter counties. But we're not done with the turbulent weather just yet. We could have showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, but a potentially more potent threat could be in store for us once we get to Tuesday. Now, coming up, we'll talk about tomorrow's forecast and Tuesday's severe potential forecast, along with that 7-day forecast.
I haven't walked on farther down the block to see how much damage there is in other places.
Last night, severe weather left several in our area without power and with major damage today. And many were shocked this morning to see the full extent of the storm that packed a punch. ABC 3340's Olivia Goche was in Trussville today to see the damage firsthand.
This tree here behind me might be able to give you just a small idea of just how powerful those storms were coming through here last night. Now, according to the Alabama Power Outage Tracker, right now there are more than 300 people impacted by outages in this neighborhood alone.
It was pretty much right at 5 o'clock. I woke up to my window right beside my bed, just rattling. I thought it was going to come right out of the wall.
We could hear sticks and stuff breaking, but we had no idea of all this.
It was an early start for many in Trussville this morning, waking up to assess damages and begin cleanup efforts.
I know my next door neighbors have got several. I believe they have structural damage. The neighbor on the other side has got several trees down.
Down the street, they had all 3 of their cars crushed. And they have a sunroom, and the tree went through that.
Cleanup crews and power trucks could be seen out in full force. Residents tell me the impact of the weather completely unexpected.
We've lived here 2.5 years, and this is the first I've ever seen it this bad.
I mean, I knew we were supposed to have storms last night, but I did not anticipate it being this bad.
Families from 2 different neighborhoods in Trussville now dealing with similar situations and preparing for the road ahead.
The whole neighborhood's been out helping each other. We worried about some of our elderly neighbors and being able to get to do their yard, and people have been rolling up, letting their kids out and cleaning everything up. So it's a real sense of community, which is a blessing.
Now at this point, neighbors tell me they have no idea as to when their power may be back on, but at this point they're just hoping for no injuries and say that it has been a community effort here today cleaning up these damages. In Trussville, Olivia Goche, ABC 3340 News.
Meanwhile, one family in Moody is thankful their child is still alive after last night's storms. A tree crashed through his bedroom overnight. Take a look at this terrifying scene. Brian Martin says the 8-year-old was sleeping on the bottom bunk of his bed when the storm came through. They say that's the only thing that kept him alive. In Chilton County, lightning caused a house along County Road 322 to catch fire last night. And this is the damage that fire left behind. Heavy smoke could be seen a mile away, and it took more than an hour to get the fire under control. And last night's storms caused a number of trees to fall in the Roebuck area. This is new video our crew shot in Spring Lakes, just off of Edward Lake Road. Tonight, some residents say they're still dealing with downed trees and even downed power lines. And many of you saw trees down in your neighborhood, including this scary scene sent to us by Morgan Livingston. You can see the tree crashed into this house in Pawnee, causing major damage to the roof and to the front door. You can scan the QR code right here on your screen to submit your photos or even your videos. You may see them featured in one of our newscasts.
The wind got so hard, I couldn't even get to the front door. It kept pushing me back out. I just couldn't believe it. It's just, the whole house just started blowing, all the windows blew out, the bricks started falling. It was just, I never experienced nothing like it.
Tonight, 27 people are dead after storms and tornadoes battered parts of Missouri, Kentucky, and Virginia. More than 400,000 people were without power. The storms taking off roofs, destroying homes, and leaving families devastated. And now the cleanup begins. ABC's Alex Stone reports.
Residents surveying the damage following deadly storms from Texas to New Jersey. Over 90 million Americans braving heavy floods, powerful winds, large hail, and tornadoes. Dozens of people killed. Parts of Kentucky hit hard. Homes reduced to rubble in Laurel County, south of Lexington.
We saw stuff falling, and next thing we knew, he said most of the house was gone.
Me and my wife had went to bed there and was asleep. First thing, it lifted my roof off, and then the walls started. We could hear the walls coming in, you know. It got my vehicles.
Got everything.
Got all of my buildings, vehicles, everything.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear declaring a state of emergency. The mayor of London posting these photos on social media. You can see the path of destruction. Several deaths also confirmed in Missouri.
It's all debris in the road.
Oh my God, look at that car. And the houses, oh my God.
This video showing a tornado in Bell City. North in St. Louis, a curfew in place due to the danger from the destruction.
The governor, I just got done surveying some of the hardest hit areas here. The devastation is truly tremendous.
Clear Creek, Indiana, south of Indianapolis, also affected. This was the post office in town. We understand from folks who live here that this was the town center. It had been around since the 1800s, rebuilt in the 70s, but this is where everybody came. This is where they came to get their mail, they came to have conversation. It used to be a general store years ago, and as a post office with the homes that are around here, this was kind of the meeting point. But you can see there's not a lot left. Damaging winds are also blamed for the deaths of at least 2 people in northern Virginia killed by fallen trees. Alex Stone, ABC News, Laurel County, Kentucky.
You can stay on top of weather wherever you are. You can scan the QR code right here on your screen to get access to the ABC 3340 weather app. The app gives you access to live radar, James's weather blog, and the 7-day forecast.